Let me see. My game is not. Now my game's. Hey, Jerome. While we wait for people coming in, I'm gonna finish my burger. We'll see if I remember the controls. Burger. I don't know, if I remember where we were in the game. It's been a hot minute. Why burger is so good. I'm in my seat. I already ate the burger, sorry. Oh. I get love? Do I get lovin's? Oh, no! Oh, you want it to be Micey show. Okay. Micey. Okay, we're only in chapter 3. I don't know how many chapters, but okay. I don't remember the controls. Micey! What are you doing, ma'am? That's not what we're supposed to do. Girl, no. She's rubbing her chin all over my keyboard. Hey, baby girl. Can you get back in my lap? Huh? Can you get back in my lap, ma'am? Yeah. What? Okay. Oh. Okay. Back. Where was I going? Who freaking knows? I'm a Micey. She like burger breath. Like coffee condensation? Wow. Wow, girl. Are you a weirdo? Are you a weirdo? Can you tell me where we were going? Thanks for the resub. Buy it, boo. Oh. Wow. Okay. I don't remember the controls. Or what? Okay. Move, I think is what? Yeah. Okay. I don't remember where. I mean, I guess since I hadn't triggered that I'm supposed to go in there, maybe? Aye. Oh yeah. Gotta get used to this again. Yeah, I figured. I almost wanted to start mouthwashing, but like I don't have it installed yet. So I was like, I should probably install it before I try to play it the day of. So yeah. No. It do. Monokuman. Okay. Will you be able to get through the labyrinth of Monokuman? If you beat it, you will win a very nice reward. Yeah, I was like, I could continue. I was like, I should probably continue some of the games that I'm already got installed and, you know, partially through. Because I was like, this or Persona 3. I'm like, oh no, I'm definitely hitting the point of like, oh, I forgot where I was or what I was doing. Great. So this was like, I need to get back on it. CZZ is a nice distraction because I don't have to invest as much, like, I mean, there's an overarching story, clearly, but yeah. Which law? There's so much going on here. I honestly can't even keep up. They're trying to pass a lot of things all very quickly and fire a bunch of people all at once. I've been mainly keeping up with like stuff with the bird flu and everything since it could be very dangerous for our cats. Well, and I get distracted by the like event stuff too, which doesn't help the pace of it. Oh, this is gonna take getting used to again. Yeah, I guess I gotta decide. There's a protest in town here tomorrow. Kinda tempted to go. Still haven't been to one. Okay, I can only use break and move. I gotta destroy them all. Okay. Oh god. Jumping right back into this is rough. Oh. I was very proud with, happened upon a TikTok live that was going on that was in Texas at like a mayor meeting of some sort, and the people in that room were like not letting him get a word in when he was like trying to praise Musk and stuff, which was just like restore faith. I don't know, that's like, I feel like I need to clean my room before I can like get comfy and continue back on to near replicant. I want to continue it, but yeah, my room needs to be cleaned real bad. I don't remember if I know what these things do. One blast. So if I use, I guess we'll just. I feel like, oh god, this is gonna. I'm probably gonna flop this so hard right now. Okay, but let's give it a try. Cause I'm like, what does that do? I don't remember if I know anything about these yet. Okay. I see. They get distracted. Or wait, I can only... Is a break was the only one? I don't know if that's gonna be good enough. Huh. I guess I should have done that one. Can I turn that one off? I can't do it. Okay, well. I guess I'll just have to... I guess? I don't freaking know. It's been a hot minute. That didn't do shit. I fucked up. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I fucked up. Oh god. Ow. Stop it. I'm gonna die. Please kill me. I'll just reload. Cause it's fine. It is. Oh. I don't care. Kill me. Please. Yeah. Okay, I don't care. I'm gonna load. Okay, let's try that again. Indeed, it didn't take very long because I'm like, I don't remember the controls or what I'm doing. Ah. Hi, Squall. Doing all right. Been enjoying soaking up the little bit of sun we've been getting. I moved a lot of sticks and leaves over the weekend. Felt good to get some sun. Okay. Oh.
Monaco Man's Labyrinth?
I got very dirty both days. So I had to get very clean. Oh god. Someone banish the bot. Banish the bot. I keep pressing like the other trigger buttons for ZZZ right now. Okay, so I'm gonna do that one. Because that one was stupid for me to try to do. Ow! Sorry, I just like bonk. I just bonked. Yay! Yeah. I am worried about like, it sounds like they're thinking we're gonna get some pretty intense like storms with the change of the season, which I'm like, yay, can't wait for all the potential tornadoes. But I'm enjoying the sun before we get all that rain as it tries to go back and forth until it decides to stay warm. Good lord. Okay. This camera sensitivity is whack. Na, 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 na. Yeah, I won't be able to hit that. Okay. That's fine. We'll just do this. Yeah, hoping that, you know, it doesn't come to fruition what they are afraid of with the bad storms and all the... Okay, surely you see that, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh god, come on. Oh fucking hell. Oh. Oh, this camera! Okay, sorry.
Game again?
You said it was a labyrinth. Destroy them all at once, so if I move... Okay, I can only use move and dance. Okay. Okay, so if I get... I can't get them... Well, can I make him dance? Well, I need him to see... Maybe this was not the game for me today. Thanks, Sinji. Oh, thanks for the redeem, Dark. I was like, what? I'm confused. Ara ara. Yeah, I don't have faith in myself on this one because my brain is not, like, sure I know how to get them all. Because I'm like, obviously, if I move the car, it can murder them all. But I'm not sure I understand. Because, like, obviously I need to trigger him to alert all of them and get them all, like, in the path of the car. But I don't remember enough about this game on how they all move. I know he's got the alarm system, so everyone will, like, go to him if it triggers, but I don't want to accidentally trigger it just because I walked in front of him and then they all come at me. And I know they're distracted by dancing. I don't know. Ugh. I'm not ready, but... Okay, dance. Oh yeah, and it's killing me because I really do want to continue playing Zelda. Okay. Okay, I can't move there around that. Oh god. This camera. Are you gonna notice me? I'm so scared he's gonna notice me. Oh, I don't need dance, I need move. Oh my god. Okay, what did that do? Okay, you guys need to go dance. You dancing is not... How do I get them over there? Oh. I think I know now. And I can't do it. Gosh dang it. So do... I guess I'll just... Okay, and I'm just gonna have to just not have won the game, but whatever. I understand now. Oh my god. I didn't do the rules at all, but here we are. Rip. Honey. Pa. Yaga. Well, it just means that I failed the, I failed the prompt. Which means in-game Monokuma Overlord is not happy with me. Okay, my beloved son. I sent my son off to school this morning and he came home this afternoon wearing some kind of helmet. Couldn't figure out. I thought it was some kind of joke. When I asked him about it, a Monokuma showed up out of nowhere and attacked me. I dodged the attack by a hair, picked up my son and brought him here to hide. On the way, I discovered several things. It's not just my son. The children throughout the town are all wearing them and they're killing the adults with Monokumas. It's as if my son changed into a completely different person. He just gives me a creepy laugh. I'm not even sure he recognizes me. I can't tell if he's planning to kill me. I remember the time I struck my son, just once. But I love my son. I'm sure my son knows it. There's no other way he would kill his own mother. Or there is no way. Not no other way. Like cosplay wise, or I still gotta edit Christmas stuff. I was like, I could do some Mario themed stuff for Mario Day, but that's only in a few days, so I don't know if I can pop that out in time. I wanted to do something for Pokemon Day on my own content, not just for CosDev, but that didn't happen. My period decided to come and knock me out. Okay. Move and break. Oh god. Is there something I should be moving? I don't understand. I can only use move or break. I don't get it. Yes. Yeah, it just doesn't help that mine... It's just always been a rough time. But yeah, there's like... I still want to do video content based off of some R34 of Aunt Cass. But yeah, I need to clean this room. I need to clean my bedroom. Need to like repurpose and move things around in the studio. There's a lot of things that need to be done, so then like creating content, and that's like I'm wanting to keep up on as the sun's coming out. It's getting warmer. I want to be ahead of the lawn work. I tried to get Regina up and going yesterday so that we could do some stuff together, but she ended up taking a nap. So yeah, it's just like, it's like this every year coming out of the winter sads and realizing that I have not cleaned anything. Things just pile up and then I'm like, it gets overwhelming. Oh, I need to. Yeah. I was reminded and then forget and then, yeah. I'm very, like, one-track mind right now. Easily distracted. That's right now, if we want to go socialize with people in real life this week, the tournament that's gonna be happening is one we don't have a deck for. Yeah, Squall, I will try to remember to do that hopefully today, because it shouldn't, like, if I could also do, like, one that's not edited back and forth, and then do the back and forth one at some point. But yeah. My brain's just, like, stuck on a lot of, all the things. Thanks for the reminder. Okay, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I mean, maybe get their attention to the center somehow? I would know if I could make them dance. Because if I, like, break him, I guess I could try and move on him. I don't think it does anything, though. And then worst case, I guess I just not do what I'm supposed to. Because I don't really get it. I don't see anything I can actually move. Oh yeah, I'm sure it will be just as enjoyable. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna... Whoop! I am not clicked on the game. Whoa. Okay, I guess we'll try to move this center guy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't do shit. But see if I... You see me? It doesn't do shit. That's what I thought. I guess I'll just... Oh, fuck. Okay. I did it. I always like to make things more complicated than they should be. And that's exactly... I didn't know if they would fly far enough. Oh, I got a new one. Great. But yeah, we gotta build decks for... Well, there's, like, Paper Pocket, so it's like the app, but... So small decks, or Gym Leader Challenge decks. Which has very specific rules. I'm excited because you can't use, like, Pokemon EXs and stuff because it gets a little annoying fighting those all the time because you pretty much just have to, like, combat that, so you can't be as creative with the deck. The downside is, like, I can't make a full Meowth deck or something because you can only have one of each Pokemon name and only one type, so...
You sure received a nice reward.
They did say I would.
Still going to run away? Even with all your weapons? Still think you can't fight?
I'm not doing this because I want to.
Okay, let's get on this.
Hey.
Future Foundation is behind this whole thing. The kids, the Monokumas, everything. The incident has been calming down and Future Foundation is losing influence. They're probably trying to regain power by causing a problem and taking credit for the solution.
Are you an idiot?
What? It's like the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Of course they aren't. What? You know that for sure? I've also heard the whole tragedy was their doing. Either way, those guys are not to be trusted.
Don't mess with me!
You've got to be kidding me. If Future Foundation shows up to rescue the adults, I better not see you asking for help. It'll never happen. Okay. Okay, I don't remember. Can I break those? Can I break the boxes? I don't remember if that's a thing I can do. Nope. It is not. Okay, and I know I need to keep an eye out for what, the little stampies or whatever? Stickers? Okay. Yeah. Technically the only way to go, so not surprised.
Try that ammo earlier.
Yeah. Okay, and I'm not missing any, like... How nice. Ah, yes. Okay, and I'm not missing any... Ooh, I'm trying not to make myself sick with this camera. Ugh. Okay, yeah, it's sparkles that I'm looking out for, isn't it? I just feel like this would be an opportune area, but I do not see. Okay, it's fine. It's like little constellations, if I remember correctly. Okay, more of this. Ooh. Yeah, it's not inverted, but it's still not fun. It's very... not great for my motion sickness.
The shielded one. It won't work even if we get a direct hit on them.
Okay. With that. Okay, mainly I just need to get him into the same water as them. Then it should be fine. Okay. I think I understand. Maybe. My brain is not the best, though. Okay. Is that the one? This is the one. Okay. Yay. At least I didn't make that one harder than it needed to be. Okay. That hip thrust. Oh no, I've just lost a lot of motivation to stream there right now. Like, I could... It's been nice enough to do, like, morning coffee streams the last couple days. I've just fought... The motivation hasn't been there since I'm like, I don't even know if TikTok's gonna matter. Yeah, I could definitely still, and I'm like, it shouldn't matter if it's one of those things. There's more motivation if I'm like, okay, it helps like drive traffic to my other places, and it still would right now. Just the uncertainty. It's hard to like want to put effort into something that you're like, it's not gonna, it may just disappear soon. I don't know. And yeah, I mean, my idea like before is like, well, I'm already taking that time to like drink my coffee, so again, it's just been more at war with my own brain than anything, to be honest.
on going back?
Oh god. Just die. Hated that. Just kind of trying to keep on top of everything and never feeling like I am quite there. And then, yeah. Trying to be in the know with our news, but also, like, trying not to get overwhelmed is a little rough right now. How to kill demons. Masterpiece number 3. Tie the tongue with a rope and then tie it to a really fast car to kill them. Nail 100 gazillion nails into them in a cool pattern and then they die. Make them drink a lot of water, then lock them up in the freezer. Make them eat their own poo-poo and kill them with fire. Ta-da! They'll never expect it. And I couldn't have read any of that on TikTok. I would have, gotten in all the trouble. Okay, are there any sparkles here? That I should inspect?
There's no point in being here.
I still want to try if I can. The main one for that is I need to at least clean that section of my room, so I can do it. Yeah, I did. I sent out most of them the same day. Like, well, it probably was the day after I sent out the cookies because I put them in my mailbox since that's the service of the UPS. Yeah, jogging. Which I guess I could also just do that outside, huh? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. My brain was also, like, thinking of it as the, playing Just Dance But I don't have to jog inside. I could jog outside. Okay, that scared me, and now I don't know where I came from. Okay, I came from this corner, right? Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm talking about Squall's custom. Yeah. It has been pretty days. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, but I can try to do it on a day. Aha! Sparkles! Don't I just... Yeah! No, I... Are you gonna trigger? Do I have to be closer? I shouldn't have to. I feel like I'm going insane. Isn't that all I have to do? Dude. Yeah. Squall's been waiting far too long for their custom, so I need to get it. Get it. Get it done. Oh. And yeah, I wanna get it done before it heats up too much where I'm unsure. I'm really hoping my body doesn't act like it did last summer, but I can't guarantee it. So, yeah. The heat just really took any stamina I had and just threw it away. It sucked. Yeah, and that's I gotta get it. Editing darks, that's my to-do list on editing is stalking dark. And then hopefully new stuff that I would like to create. Oh yeah. Future Foundation's weapon. I found something interesting. It looks like a Monokuma has broken it, so it won't be of much use, but this seems to be a weapon designed by Future Foundation. It's some kind of bullhorn-shaped gun. Future Foundation always blabbered on about peace, but their weapon was crushed by a Monokuma in a second. Useless piece of junk now. Serves them right. And yep, that's what I'm trying to do. It's just odd. That's the current weather is like perfect. My body is loving that. But just hoping when it gets warmer. That's my watch should actually be. I kept forgetting to charge my watch, so I haven't been able to keep up with my heart rate. Which I have a heart rate monitor I can now plug in to this stream, which seems fun. No worries. Okay, I think I have to go the other way. Yeah. I have to figure out how to set it up, but yeah. Okay, where's the sparkles? I literally. Okay. Am I too close now? What? Yeah, it could be fun on a scary game. Oh, thanks, Haven. Keep meaning to touch up the color, because this is quite faded. I don't hate the color it turns into. Fighting the urge to make it red again, too. Hi, Horu. Yeah. Well, I was like, well, it would be interesting, too, for anything, like, exercise-wise, if I can get back. I keep meaning to, like, I'm sure my quest needs to, update. I doubt I have the energy for any of the boxing games right now, but... Okay. So I saw the one. Was that... It was on this side, though. I'm so confused. Was it like a reflection? I'm so confused. Okay, well. I guess we got one, so I don't know. I'm confused, but whatever. Yeah, it took a... Yeah, it does fade fast, and it is, you know, depending on the dye, it can fade very pretty. Can fade to like weird greens sometimes that like I like green, but like I don't know, sometimes it's not a very pretty green. But yeah, it looks more teal when this one fades. But even though I have so much roots showing, I was like, I could do another bleaching session. But I also kind of just like, I guess I could just put more blue on top. It will probably use the rest of, and that's, I'm not sure. These long pieces might get a trim soon. If I forget to brush them for a day, oh my gosh, it's not pretty. I was like, well, I could always like get little extensions. It definitely makes it like fade faster because I'm having to wash my hair more often. I have gotten a swim cap. I didn't get around to using it last year, but I think I will be using it this year, so I don't have to wash my hair as much. If it's all up in the... I'll just look real silly in the swim cap. And I'm just hoping it doesn't hurt my head too bad. Sometimes wig caps do, and so... It's been a hot minute since I used swim caps, but I used to use them all the time. And I would end up, I used not the rubber, I would have to use the ones where I would still have to wash my hair. I just keep my hair all in one. I would use fabric ones when I was in swim team. But yeah, I know like blonde hair and stuff can definitely get turned green from the chlorine.
Hello?
Oh, yes. Yeah, no, flu's been seriously going around. It sounds like most of my family's gotten different rounds, and that's, they're probably not getting further tested. Like, I've seen things, that, like, doctors, at least online, are being urged to, like, further check into, um, cases of, like, the flu A, because it may actually be the bird flu. Because I know it's been considered endemic in cows, and a lot of people are probably getting it from raw milk and stuff, and if it's starting to spread human to human, yay, love that. And yes, thanks for the redeem bow. But yeah, still sucks. That's like, I'm just like, I get, every time a bad flu goes through, I get it. So, not loving that prospect. I definitely had a flu after Christmas, thanks to my mom and the little children that I was playing with. I don't know. I think my family, that's all about all of that. They seem to think that he's gonna be doing good for us somehow. And I'm not. I had to hold my tongue talking on the phone with my dad about stuff. But yeah. I haven't heard them say anything about the measles stuff, but I don't know. They seem to have faith in him, and I'm just like, oh, God, I'm not gonna say anything, because if I do, it's gonna be fine. Yeah, a lot of my family, the anti-vax movement with COVID just really made them distrust all vaccines, and a lot of them would get flu shots, every year, and now they won't touch it. So it's like, I don't know. Oh yeah, my older sister's fighting people on Facebook, being extremely like pro Russia, pro like, whoo. Doesn't help me feel any better about trying to like look on the bright side. So I'm like, oh, if I go to protest tomorrow, I wonder. I have some family that live in town here, so it's like, there's always a chance. Granted, I want to cover up what I can, if I can. Just. Nope. Yeah, she's full on, like, think Trump did great at the talk with Zelensky, and I'm like, oh no. I doubt they would be. It's just more of like, would they be driving around town and see me? But they are extremely, extremely, like, pro-Trump. So. No, it's just hard wanting to do anything around family because it is such a complicated feeling of being like, I love my family, but dear God, if I have to hear them talk about these things in person, especially, I might explode. And maybe that's what they need, but I really don't have the energy. I don't have the energy. Yeah. Yeah, Vance. It was like a jump scare. Every time I was like, I forget that he exists, and then he would just appear on camera. I'm like, ah! Why are you here? Go away. I mean, I'm sure it's similar to like a lot of the like patriotic nationalists in any country, really. But yeah, it's rough because like my older sister will sit there and claim she's not anti, like she's not homophobic and all these things, but then like what she says and does, I'm like, no, you know, and she's like, no, I would love my kids if they were, and da da da, and then I'm like, I don't think they would tell you because of how you act. You claim you're okay with it, but then you're sitting here like a lot of her like being like, oh, you must like Zelensky because she keeps sharing clips of him in heels and singing and dancing, you know. And I'm like, why would they tell you if they were? Like, every single action that you've made, and, you know, I've told her that I'm bi because I was just like, okay, like, and she's like, see, that's fine, and da-da-da-da-da, and I'm like, you don't act like it's fine, so I don't know. Like, I don't actually believe you when you say that to me. So. But yeah. And we've fought a lot on like trans issues and stuff. Like, we were out in public and she had me kind of screaming a little bit. Which is really hard to do. I don't scream. But she had me worked up. So. And yeah. And it's like she's like claims she's trying to understand like her students at school. But, you know, oh, but it must be trauma related if they question their gender at all. Something at home must have been, you know, done to them. And all this stuff. And I'm just like, no, doesn't have to. And, you know, don't push it on kids. And I'm like, you know, if I had known these things were okay as a kid, I wouldn't have been, you know, I definitely, looking back, I'm like, no, I was suicidal. I'm just more, like, passive about it, I guess. It's not really in an active way. So it's just like, dude. And then she thinks it's, like, coming from a place of, like, oh, I'm like, no, I'm definitely gender fluid. I like being feminine, and there's times where I like to be more masculine, and that's fine. Like, and she took it in a way that was, like, oh, you just don't think, you know, she's like, but you're so pretty. I'm like, I know that. That's not the problem. I think I am pretty. I also like to, yeah, be kind of boyish sometimes. And not in just like a tomboy way, but yeah, like, I don't know. Definitely, she had me, but, you know, yeah, she sends me a lot of anti-vax stuff. She's like worried because I've taken the vaccine, and that's why I'm sick all the time, even though I've literally always my whole life been sickly. So it's just like, what? Oh yeah, the tokens, they're just there for that, and once they're done with them, they're done with them. They're not seen on the same level. And yeah, like, yeah, it wouldn't have taken me nearly to my 30s to realize who I was, um, if I even knew things were, because, like, I mean, looking back at, like, all my little, like, drawings and stuff I would make in, like, middle school and high school, I'm like, no, this is just definitely always been me. I just didn't have any idea, like, in why certain media resonated with me and stuff, and, like, just like, god dang it. It would have been great to not feel like I was just weird and shouldn't exist or whatever, but you know. And yeah, no, her anti-vax stuff, and she's also with like her dogs now too. And at least she doesn't feed her animals raw food, but she does like make them like chicken and stuff, which, you know, I'm like, it's not bad per se. It's just like the food is engineered to like get them all the nutrients that they need, because if they were eating like stuff in the wild, which they've been domesticated for so long, it's not really a thing. Um, they still have to get a lot of other nutrients that they would get from other things, and so it's just like they literally use science to go into yeah, so it's just like and yeah, and then it's like she's an English as a second language teacher, which yeah, the ESL, which means she teaches a lot of Hispanics in our area, for all age groups, and she's extremely anti-immigrant at this point, which is funny. Her husband's an immigrant, but you know, he did it the right way. So, but the way she talks, and I'm just like, I hate that. And now she's like, she's like got, I think 10ish more years to get, I guess, benefits, so she feels stuck. And I'm like, but she's like, I don't really want to teach anymore. I'm like, you probably shouldn't. Actually, you probably shouldn't teach these students anymore, actually, with how you're talking about them. But yeah. But yeah, she's an avid watcher of Joe Rogan and all of that, so. Anyways, gonna continue game before I completely, but yeah. I really hope so too, but I don't know. She just speaks her mind and doesn't really seem to care. I mean, she's been some of the worst lately at family gatherings, making just like wild out of nowhere, like transphobic shit. Just say it out loud to everyone. And I mean, my uncles can be pretty bad too, but like, she'll just do it so randomly, and I'm like, oh yay, love this, great. No problems. It's just, yeah. I mean, it's nice to talk about it, because especially around family, I'm just sitting there with it all like welling inside, and me trying to hold a straight face, but also being like, ooh, boo, boo, boo. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Right now, it's kind of all that's going on in the world. So yeah, it's very easy to just beeline into that. But yeah, no. I definitely worry about our students. I just... I'm just like, you remember how hard they made it for your husband to get citizenship. It took a very long time. And it's like, not everyone's like, and right now I know the meetings, the required like meetings for your visas are kind of being set ups too for deportation. So it's like, damned if you do it the right way, damned if you don't. I don't. Oh yeah. No, I mean I mean, when I was fighting with her about it in the cafe across the street, um, boy, because she, of course, brought up the sports thing, especially when it's still, like, a popular talking point for them, but, like, and I was just like, I don't think that it should be separated by gender anyways for most sports. Depending on the sport, some of them it's more like size, weight, age, stuff like that. I don't think it should be because there's not really necessarily a reason. Because she was, of course, but the sports and da 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 da, and just repeating all the nonsense that just isn't true at all. And I just was like, and that's like when I like gave her some of my own, kind of came out to her a little bit about my stuff, and still she just, because I was like, well, maybe that'll help if you like hear from me about my, but nope. And it kind of just became, she could tell I wasn't moving, and so I think she eventually was just like, and yeah, I mean, I was starting to speak louder in the restaurant, so I think she kind of backed off, but again, and just kind of was like, oh, we'll just agree to disagree kind of mindset, but then she goes right back into it, like at family gatherings, and I know most of my family feel the same way as far as like all my aunts and uncles and stuff, so it's a little harder. My cousins are very like, well, I say my female cousins at least. Male cousins, I don't know, they're all very straight white man. Don't have to worry about shit. So, just like my little brother's like, oh, I'm not political, and da 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 da, and I'm like, dude, it's because you don't have to be. You're not. You have you are able to get a job very easily, and there's nothing you really have to worry about. I mean, it sounds like he's interested in an HOA, and I was like, don't even. They're like, but value of my property, and I'm like, I don't like being told what to do. So yeah, definitely. But yeah, I have a cousin, the one that's getting married. She lives up in Colorado, and yeah, she works with a lot of disabled children and stuff. She sees a lot of walks of life, and she seems to have a really good like head on her shoulders, and same with my little sister. So there's at least some of them that are still sane. But yeah, they brought for Christmas my cousin from Colorado, who lives in Colorado now, and her soon-to-be husband. For my family's Dirty Santa, they brought a giant Trump blanket as like a joke, but all of my aunts and uncles and grandfather, they all were like actually fighting over wanting it for the Dirty Santa present. So it's like, it's hilarious that they brought it as a joke, but sad to actually be like, oh, they're actually into it. Gross. Which, no, that sounds like, oh, well, it is kind of funny that you guys brought it because I was wondering who brought it, but at the same time, it's still sad that they, like, legit were fighting over it. Like, thought it was so funny and, like, not in an ironic way, you know. In a sincere way. Which, I mean, unsurprising, my hometown right now has a Trump store. There's a giant billboard for it when you're entering the city there. So yay. Oh yeah, you like nerd shit, so obviously you're just a silly nerd. Not like them being nerds for football and shit isn't also just being a nerd. Yeah, my cousin bought it to like make fun of it. And yeah. I mean, they knew some of the family. I mean, what's sad is that my aunt, that cousin's mom, is like full in like denial about the elections and stuff like that. So like after he lost in 2020 was like constantly like, no, he won. He's gonna have a plan and there's gonna be something happen, you know, that kind of stuff. So they know her. Listening to her and a lot of them on the beach trip I went with my family last was really rough to listen to. And that's when I was like, we went and started walking on the beach with that cousin and my little sister, and we were all like, oh my god. Ah! Yeah, some family members, most of that side of the family wanted it, which is embarrassing. Yeah. Unironically, we're obsessed, and Dirty Santa, you can steal a gift 3 times and then it's frozen, so they were stealing it till it was frozen and no one could steal it anymore. I love my family.
Hey, you too! Yay! Yay! You made it back safe. I'm glad.
Yeah. It's just the younger, and then one of my aunts that live in town, her parents apparently are anti-him, but your dad and half of his family. Yeah, I mean, that's and my dad, the little bit that he'll say, and it was really rough for me one time when I did end up in a fight about stuff with him, because like he came after my fellow like animators and I was like, nope, because he's like, they're trying to push all this woke stuff and not focus on making a good story. I don't care if they're gay and they want to tell gay stories, but the stories just haven't been good. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And that started a big fight, which I've not really had with my dad, and it was pretty hurtful. But that's, again, it hurts to like fight family that I love. And while they've always definitely had some bigoted views, absolutely, it just feels like it's gotten even worse. But so I just really try to change the subject if he tries to talk political. And I don't know what it is, if it's stuff I say, but like my little siblings are like, oh no, he never talks politics to us. And I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Other than we talk about art a lot, and art usually in a lot of the media he does like has like very progressive views. It's all stuff that like he got me into. So I'm like, why is this not? How can you watch and read all these things and enjoy them, but then turn around and be like, no, all these people, like, just are... Blah! Yeah, my dad is weird because, like, he's very science-minded, but he's also always definitely been a bit, climate change, anti-climate change and stuff. And I definitely would parrot a lot of that growing up because that's what I would hear. And I was like, oh, it makes sense that he's showing me these science things about it. But so I was like, just because he's an engineer and good at engineer and math doesn't mean that, like, he understands climate. You know, and as an adult, I can see that, you know, you can specialize in one thing that's very smart and not necessarily know everything about everything else. But Ben Shapiro, oh god. And love that he's from my area. Why is everyone from Tennessee? That's, like, terrible. Or lives in Tennessee. I don't remember if he's from here. I know he lives in the area, though. Yeah. No, that's... And part of it, too, my dad lives out in the middle of nowhere now, in the country. And he only has, like, a couple... There's only a couple old folks that live out there, and... They just meet, like, once a week at a Hardee's. And that's a lot of the social interaction he gets, so it's not much, and they all definitely very conservative, so they're kind of in a bit of a bubble. Oh yeah. Well, and Tolkien, when, like, faced with certain things that were not great in his writings, I think some of the stuff he did go back and fix. Maybe not to the point where it could have even been better, but, you know. But yeah, my dad is obsessed with Tolkien, and yeah, he lives literally in the mountains. There's literally that Hardee's and a Mexican restaurant, and that's literally all that's there. You have to drive at least 20-30 minutes to get anywhere that has, like, actual stores and stuff outside of that. So, yeah. And again, it's so crazy because he's an avid reader. He reads so much media and watches, like, he loves Good Omen, like, stuff that, like, also, like, you know, are, like, you know, trying to kind of be, oh, what's the word? Like, conversations around, you know, religion and stuff like that. And it always surprises me that he likes these things, but then, like, doesn't seem to, I don't know. And again, but yeah, he's always, like, both my parents have always just been, like, well, would obsessively watch, like, Fox News and stuff. So it's just like, so I grew up with only Fox News on the TV, stuff like that. So there's definitely, it doesn't make sense as an adult, like, looking back. And I'm like, you guys, like, had us watch and read a lot of this media that, like, teaches you to be a good person, and yet you guys are preaching the exact opposite of what these things, and you're surprised when we have the views we do? I don't know. I'm so confused. Yep. Yeah, I agree, Dark. I mean, again, I definitely was repeating a lot of the climate denialist talking points for a bit there. As I think I found, and I can't remember if it was from high school or college, but embarrassingly, a report I'd written, like, it had, like, the ink had rubbed off onto the binder. So I covered that binder because I was like, I do not want to see this. Past self me parroting all of his talking points about it. I'm just hoping it was high school. It's a little less embarrassing if it was high school and not college. But I don't remember. I was just like, oh, yikes, I wrote that? I could only see bits and pieces, but I could tell it was that. And I was like, ew. Oh, yeah. I mean, he's a Star Trek fan, a Star Wars fan. Oh, yeah. It may have... It definitely, But yeah, I went to college, and now, you know... Why did you do that? You know, money and all this stuff, and it's like... They indoctrinated you. Which, you know, I went for art, so they should have known. I'm the only one in my whole family that has colored hair. They don't really bring it up. I mean, they're able to, like, just claim that they're just entertainment, thus they don't have to be correct. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yup.
Now I want to hear the whole story, but first... Welcome back. Come, leap into my arms.
Jeez, this guy developed a taste for hugs fast.
Come on, don't be modest. Do it. Do it.
Speaking of Star Wars, do it. Do it. Yeah, it definitely helps to get out and experience people and stuff, and that's like a lot of these rural areas don't have a lot of like different types of people. Like growing up, I was definitely like not agreeing with everything. Again, I saw my dad as very smart because I mean he is very smart in like math and coding and you know engineering. So I just took everything, you know, face value. There, but a lot of the like religion stuff, I remember questioning a lot of that like in grade school. And just being like, I don't know if I believe it. And by the time I had to get confirmed in the Catholic religion and stuff, I fought my parents over it the whole time. And they promised me that I wouldn't have to do youth group if I got confirmed. Like after that. And that was a lie. So I fought them the whole way through high school because I did not. I was just like, I don't believe it. And I would have to go to youth things with nuns and stuff, and I would straight up be like, I don't believe it. And they're like, oh, well, one day you will. You'll find him. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Sure, if you say so. Just stop putting any attention on me, please. So there's definitely things that I was more skeptical about. It's just like, I will say, the climate stuff took me a little longer because I very much figured my dad was very smart and he knew what he was talking about. But now I'm like, no. And that's, I feel like becoming an adult, you kind of are like, okay, all these people I looked up to are, you know, valuable. They're not perfect and they don't know everything. don't actually know a lot usually. And that's okay. That's human, but like it puts a whole nother perspective on things, and it can be hard to deal with, but yep. Dark, yep. Sided with Putin on Russian interference, yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, the concept of original sin, and yeah, no, that's a lot of things that bothered me too were like just all the contradictions of like God being all knowing but then free will, and I was just like, how does that coexist? Like, I remember that really fucking with me. Like, I was like, I don't. But how if da 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 da? I remember on the playground, like me talking that over with other kids. Oh. Oh, good night. Good night, Bo.
Yeah, I guess I can. I haven't taken a bath for a while, so I might be a little sticky.
New generation. Or next generation. Should say fake. Huh. That's fair. And I can understand people being spiritual. And I don't think that's inherently bad. I find it hard for myself. And I feel like I would be more like leaning towards anything that's like kind of Shintoism, or like a lot of like the Native Americans of like kind of everything's has its own spirit, I guess. Like all living things kind of have its own, I don't know how to explain it. It's not really like, yeah, I don't even know how to explain it, because it just, I'm like, I feel closer to that, I guess, and just seeing, I guess, nature itself as kind of a spiritual thing, but I don't know how to explain it other than just, yeah. God in nature, yeah. Yeah, no, forcing laws and the government to control that is just, yeah, that's...
Oh, how about you comb out your hair, take a bath, and change your clothes and undergarments first?
So much of it has gone so, like, far out. Star and I watched a fun little thing about AK, like a gun cult in our state here. I was like, oh, so fun! That's in our state. Oh, I love it. Love it here.
Jeez, Bushy. Why don't I just wrap myself in a bow for you too?
Well, I was trying to do a dirty joke since usually I'm very clean. As a change of pace.
Okay, animism?
Anyway, you two must be
Yep. It never... Yep, we're always in the news, and not for great reasons. Every time I'm like, I wish we would just stop. Just stop. I would love to not hear about us. Tennessee.
With the mood in here, I don't think I could sleep even if I wanted to. Aside from you, everyone seems unwelcoming.
That's not it. They're just shy. I mean, not just one, but two girls in school uniforms? That's enough to make a man's heart burst. I've heard that you only appreciate being high school age after you've graduated high school.
I was over it in high school and still... There's some things I miss, but like most of it I do not at all. And people telling me like, oh, you're gonna miss this time when you're an adult. And I was like, I don't think so. And double that age now and I don't really miss it. There's some friends and some of the lack of responsibilities was nice, I guess, but a lot I didn't like. Oh yeah, no, like, I understand in the mountains you got bears and stuff. Yeah. Michigan. I have yet to ever go to Michigan.
Hey everyone! Aren't you glad these young girls came back to us?
Silence.
See? Totally welcoming.
I mean, they got moonshine. They probably have beer too, but they definitely have moonshine. I know I was way deep in the mountains when we were going to my older brother's wedding like a decade ago in North Carolina. Can't remember. It was wherever the mountains. It was in the Carolinas. And we were in a little mountain gas station and they had homemade moonshine in the gas station and homemade jams and jellies. I was like, and there was like no close Walmarts or anything. Beer caves. I've heard of the cheese caves? No. Beer cave.
What the hell are you talking about? Are your ears busted or something?
Hey, Shirakuma, thanks for the offer, but I really don't feel like resting right now.
Scuba.
Komaru, what happened? Did the connection not work?
Yeah, exactly. And you can't sit there and just like take rounds of knives out like and hurt a bunch of people. Like, yes, if someone has intention of hurting someone, they will find a way. But there's definitely things that make that harder or easier depending on what they can get their hands on. Yeah, no, it definitely is like so tiring, the arguments, especially, yeah. Around here, people really love their guns. Yep.
No, the connection worked fine. But I'm just not sure Future Foundation is going to come through. I see. So that's why you're so down. I'm sorry. Do you want me to pat your head?
Pat her head? How many heads have you crushed with a hand like that?
Like I said, I don't do anything like that.
toy guns than real ones. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I trust you, Shirakuma. You're the only one I can trust anymore. Hey, Shirakuma. What should I do now?
That's a whole other thing. Like, my family seems to be all pro-Israel. Which just makes me all kinds of upset. Ah, where is my... Okay, cursor.
I don't know what to do anymore. To tell you the truth, Haiji and the others are in a conference discussing exactly that. Why don't you go on in and join them? Huh?
That's not a good idea. Have you already forgotten you ignored his warning and went to tow a tower?
Oh, that's nothing. That was just a small misunderstanding. We still have the same goal.
Uh-huh, dark. Of course, obviously, that's all the time. I mean, my mom tried to, like, make me cover my shoulders for first day of college. I was wearing a tank top because it was, you know, the middle of summer. Extremely hot and humid here. And she's like, wouldn't you like to cover your shoulders? And I was like, it's the middle of summer, I'm not doing that. And she would get, like, weird about me wearing certain outfits to church and shit that were completely fine. I would ask some of the other adults and they're like, no, that's fine. I was like, see? So, I don't know. Like, I definitely have. I was fully covered, but in like a schoolgirl outfit. Like, not even exactly. It was like, what, a tartan pleated skirt and a white button up. And then, but then I had like literally neck and gloves. Literally my whole body except for my face was covered in fabric. And I still was like yelled at when I was working doing like sign holding for a video game store in my hometown. A mom and a daughter. I was like, wow, that's a great influence on your kid. You know, slut shaming out the window of their car. I was just like, I'm wearing so many clothes. I was extremely covered because it was the middle of winter, very cold. Oh yeah. Him talking with Yahoo made me like actually like sick to my stomach. Talking about like rebuilding and stuff. It just, their faces, everything talking about it just made me like feel like I was actually going to be sick. Yeah. No, seeing just a small clip from their talks. Because I'm just like, I've just following so many stories of Gazans, and it's just... And they want to sit there and say that they're lying and it's not... They're somehow faking all this, and it's just like, no.
control kids and free the mistreated adults. Isn't that right?
Yeah. No, I'm trying to stay as informed as I can without making myself fall into a depression or something. It's definitely a struggle. I mean, our country is quite young, so no telling what's in its future, but if it keeps going the way it is, I don't know. Big old Tabby's always by the pool. Sorry, getting distracted by phone notifications. Uh-huh. I mean, kind of. I have to be extremely careful even on social media and stuff. Like, a lot of stuff I post gets, like, any amount of cleavage, and it's like, nope. And yeah, I know, like, walking through the office at a apartment, my first apartment, I saw, like, other people walk through with their swimsuits on, so I didn't think anything of it, because the pool was through the office, and I was told I needed to leave because of me being in my swimsuit. I was like, yes, it's the boobs.
I didn't really think it through that far. No, really. I know you can do it.
Yep. They just had smaller chests than me, so yeah. I don't know. People see anything I wear, if there's any cleavage, as way more, they seem to sexualize it way more than if someone with a different body type wears it than me. Oh, it definitely was. And it doesn't feel great being brought attention to for that. But yeah, so I like to wear what I just want to, but there's definitely times where people are weird about it. And yeah, like, I have to be careful on social media and all that, because like, Meta's the worst about, like, any amount of cleavage, and they're like, nope, nope, that's sexual, just having it. That's not allowed. But yeah, it's usually my booba.
Huh? Rather, you have to do it. You have to be able to save the adults.
What are you saying? She's the complete opposite kind of girl you want for this.
Yep. Well, and our bodies just inherently are sexual. Regardless the context.
This is Armageddon, and we
Just
gotta
like
band together and
those with
destroy
small
that
chests
hit
or small
asteroid.
statures are obviously children and trying to be children-like, so, you know, they can't... same kind of... It's just... I haven't read the Iron Widow sequel. I didn't realize it was out yet. I haven't seen the author pop up on my For You page in a hot minute, actually, thinking about it.
Come on, our future is in there.
Jeez, what's wrong with him?
I'll see you later, Jerome. No, I haven't yet. I didn't realize it was out. Nah, I like it. It's just, yeah. I'm just too aware of how people seem to perceive me just with a little bit of cleavage showing or not. It's quite annoying. Yep, being a child, or you're trying to, like, portray yourself as a child, which is just bullshit. And a lot of places trying to outlaw them from being able to be in, you know, adult media and stuff because of their stature when they're full-ass adults. Which is just really stupid.
Are you alright?
This guy was the one shouting at the monitor before. Something about his wife?
So, how did he end up like this?
Right, exactly. It's like, those kind of people that are interested in minors are not gonna be interested in adults.
How much longer do I have to stay down here?
Let adults
Days
be.
and days of this goddamn place.
Yeah.
No more! I can't take it anymore!
The voice for that person.
Maybe it's better to just leave her alone.
List of charity work performed by TOA Group. Exactly 3 months of the to the day has passed since the true ultimate despair died. Though it isn't completely certain, it can be assumed that the world will return to its former calmer state to commemorate the peaceful future. Let us celebrate some of TOA's group charity work. Number 1, development of the air purifier effective to the toxic air in the atmosphere. Number 2, distributed their inventions throughout the world. 3, manufactured and delivered weapons to combat the despair. Number 4, supplied high-performance gas masks. 5, built shelters in war-torn areas. 6, detoxified portions of the land and the sea. Okay. camera.
I thought I heard a strange noise earlier. It's okay though, right? We aren't found out?
It's going to be just fine. I think.
I sure hope so. But I really do feel like I can hear them. Their laugh.
Wow. Party setting, at a table drinking wine in a sexy dress. Yeah, wild. So I'm like, I would not even entertain. I don't really want to ever. I've never wanted to be a teacher, but like, really wouldn't even
It's going to be all right.
dream of it
Sure
with
is, right?
my
Monokumas aren't
work.
going to get down here.
And I'm okay with that. But
It's gonna be
I
fine.
think it's really stupid that that's something like teachers just aren't allowed to like be adults.
It's no use. I can hear them laughing.
Laughing.
He's losing it.
The chitlins, they laugh. Let me out. It's like, as long as you're not mixing that in with school or your students, then there's no problem. Yep. Give me dice.
Toko!
Yep. And yeah, it's somehow always the parents finding their OnlyFans. It's like weird to have a problem about that. Oh. Thank you, Limp. Glad to have you over there. Can't talk too much about that here. I don't think Twitch likes it, but yeah. Thank you for any support there.
You're right.
Amazing!
Hello, Billy.
Jeez.
They're okay with most like adult stuff here, but yeah, they don't really like you talking about the other places that you can find me stream and whatnot. Instead, they want the internet to censor itself. Instead of parenting and watching, you know, their kids' activities. And kids that are determined enough will go out of their way to find it, no matter if it's on the internet or elsewhere. I got really good at covering my tracks digitally as a kid. Yep. Mm-hmm. Wait, you really going to say that? No, I'm special in a ton of ways. Like how I use a desk mat instead of a fan when it's hot. Or how I only get called on in class when I don't know the answer. The only abnormal about you is your stupidity. Kinda wish I was more normal in that area then. Now that I think about it, your reactions are all pretty normal too.
Stop it!
No, stop! Don't treat me like a normal person anymore. Okay.
And
How fast do you run a 100-meter dash? I want to say 18 seconds. And what's your favorite music? The top 40. Horrifying. Horrifying. Hi, samurai. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, I learned very quickly how to cover my tracks. Because I knew my dad knew how to, like, look at internet history and, you know, find where I've been. So I learned how to delete all that. Back in the days of looking up anime and there were no safe search toggles on your Google. So I learned about futa very, very quickly. Well, I learned about him, like, knowing history and stuff, mainly because, like, it was because I wrote this, like, super cringe love letter to a boy I had a crush on in middle school. It was extremely cringe. Like, I'll be whatever you want me to be and stuff like that. And my dad, like, you know, sat me down and was like, you never need to change for somebody and all that kind of stuff. And mainly what I took away from it was like, oh, you can see what I do on the internet. Gotta combat that shit. Well, I finally got to dance with him at a cotillion class, and didn't talk very smart, and that crush ended. I was so excited to get to dance with him. He was a skateboarding kid. And yeah, I don't even remember what he said, but it did not impress me. And in fact, was so unimpressive that I was like, no, I baked it's so creepy. I'm like looking back. I baked the kid cookies and I was trying to figure out how to get them in his locker. I don't think so. I just think whatever he said sounded dumb. Like, not intelligent. I didn't really know much. That's still when I was so young. I don't think I really even knew much about gay people even existing back then, to be fair. I was quite sheltered. Because that was before high school. High school is definitely when I started, like, understanding all that a little bit more. Crowbar. Now I'm just like, just random cookies showing up in your locker is kind of creepy. Random food. I don't know. Like, I don't know what I mean, and I don't know as a kid what I would have thought of random, like, treats being in my locker. No, that's, like, as a kid, I think I would find it more endearing than I do as an adult. As an adult, it's like, where did this, who was trying to poison me? Yeah, I'd like to. I know we were talking about, like, we gotta build our Pokemon decks for Wednesday if we try to battle. So we might do a chill one building our decks. We'll see. Otherwise, I'll just be in the DMs for now, but I don't have, like, an event stream planned yet for anything. Yeah, I don't remember much talk about gay people till like, high school. So I don't know if I knew many people that really had that in conversation or anything until I was like high school age. Oh yeah. That is what I'm saying. Limp. They're usually just chill little streams that I pop in on there. But sometimes I do make like big planned ones. But right now it'd just be like probably building some Pokemon decks and being a little lewd at the same time. But I think I'm leaning towards either an electric for the gym leader challenge or maybe psychic. Alright, see you later. Yes, well, sending you cookies was consensual. Shoving them into a random guy's locker without consent. That's another thing. But I'm just too anxious to, like, confront. So I never did. I know, the time zones do suck. We got, because the other night I popped in with Regina and we watched more One Piece. We got to where, they finished up at Ennie's lobby, and now Garp has busted in and woke up Luffy from his slumber. Ah, Fumafu! I've only seen the first couple episodes of Fullmetal Panic Fumafu, and like, I had no context of the original. I was like, what is happening? Yes, what Gear 2 and 3 are, yeah. I do. was just chatting a little bit last night, but nothing. Yeah, I didn't get on live or anything. I just was trying to start pulling out my gym leader deck so I can build it, hopefully. Otherwise, we'll have to skip this week to play. Then again, I think then next week or the week after that, I think 2 weekends from now is when there's going to be pre-release of Journey Together. I'm so excited. And one of my prize decks from, or prize packs from a game I won in a tournament 2 weeks ago, they said I could hold off and get the a Journey Together booster pack, so that's what I'm doing. More Luffy Bunny. Yee. Yes. Doesn't have a devil fruit. Nice. I was just like, oh no, it's Grandpa! You fucking angered Grandpa. Which I'm excited, cause I don't know. I was like, I was trying to remember, because I was like, did I see a hint of like Kobe and French Boy? But I thought they were stuck with French Boy's dad. But maybe I've just forgotten if there was updates to them. But I thought the last we saw they were on a little, paddle boat with his dad, axe hand, whatever. Garp has been training them. Okay. For some reason, I thought that they were stuck out to sea or something. There's so much that's been going on. Oh, okay. No, that's what I was like, I think I saw a hint, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see Kobe. And dear God, Kobe is now Deku. His deck. Nice. And I was like, oh my gosh. I meant to make a status on on Twitter because I cried about the Mary. It's funny because I was just like thinking about like, I miss them being on the Mary, and then they're like, ha! It's now the Mary is dying. You get an episode about it dying, and I'm like, no! Now I'm crying over a boat. Why you do this to me? I'm gonna miss the Mary. So sad. I was not ready to cry over a goddamn boat. Yeah, but it's not the Mary. I really need, I need to make the blog post, which I put, if anyone wants to get me, I saw that Mick Costumes came out with a more accurate Enies Lobby Robin outfit. Put some handcuffs on the wish list with it. On throne. Ooh. Yeah, I'm like, gosh dang it. Like, when Frankie was first introduced, I was like, I don't really know how I feel about this guy, but he very quickly became a favorite. And now TikTok keeps on my For You page showing Robin and Frankie ship content, and I'm definitely here for it. I wonder if there's any dojins out there that are good. Geez, stop it already. You're making me sad. What's your favorite saying? All's well that ends well. And your favorite food? It's swallows nest and tuna eyeballs. Oh yeah, Billy? What is it? With Zoro? Interesting. I definitely see why with Frankie. Like, I mean, one, like, he kind of helps get her to, like, you know, telling her that it's not a crime to exist. That line is like, Duh. Insurance Aaron.
Huh?
What? Huh? Something wrong?
No.
No, I must have heard you wrong. What's your favorite food? I told you. Swallow's nest, tuna eyeballs. Oh, I also like kangaroo meat. Ah, gotcha. I'm gonna pretend we never had this conversation. Well, I'm excited to see. The tragedy was a Future Foundation conspiracy. Although Future Foundation's stated mission is to help the world recover from the tragedy, our editorial department has received a tip that claims Future Foundation themselves caused the incident in the first place. To no one at this publication's surprise, the true ultimate despair is at the top of Future Foundation. The true ultimate despair's grand ambition was to reduce the world to a state of total despair. By inventing an opponent, they significantly complicated the situation to further plunge the world into despair. This opponent is Future Foundation. That organization was intentionally built to be dysfunctional and try to combat the despair with increasingly drastic measures. The reason why it took so long for the incident to settle down was because Future Foundation was protecting the despair. There can be no other explanation. Consider this. The ones who developed the air purifier was not Future Foundation, but Toa Group. I am excited about that. I am very intrigued and interested to meet Brooke. Pink wig to customize. Leather spike clothes. Oh, yeah, I forgot that she's kind of like in a bodysuit. Isn't it strange to think that Future Foundation, on whom the fate of the world relies, are technologically inferior to a single company? A conspiracy? Is it a conspiracy? Oh. that guy. I'm gonna then save and go upstairs. Oh, okay, there's multiple people still to talk to.
Just waiting down here to die.
Okay.
I would rather go up to the surface and die there. I can't die in a place like this. Let me out of here.
Let me out of here. Let me out. Let me out. No. Press E. What is Hope Peaks Elementary? Okay. Hope Peaks Elementary is, as the name suggests, an elementary school associated with the world-leading educational institution known as Hope Peaks Academy. However, acceptance at Hope Peaks Elementary does not guarantee a seat at the academy. Only scouted students can attend. But applications for Hope's Peak Elementary keep flooding in. Why? Because the elementary is so dedicated to providing a high level of education. Like many private elementary schools, Hope's Peak Elementary uses an entrance exam with an interview segment to judge applicants. Because of this diligence, many of the elementary students are scouted for Hope's Peak Academy. I keep wanting to like Hope's Peaks. Hope's Peaks. Hope's Peak Elementary is also a research institution dedicated to raising the talent of the children. Final big arc before the time skip. Whoa, we're getting close to time skip. Wild. I need to update my anime list. I forgot to the other night when we were watching. When people were asking exactly what episode number we were on, I was like, in the 300s. I'm trying to keep up with it. That's why I was like, well, I'll try to keep my anime list, like, actually, which I need to update it. We were watching some Sakamoto Days. I think we made it to, like, episode 5 or so of that, and I have not put that on my watched list yet. Nothing behind there. Okay.
I heard you're from Future Foundation.
And what's wrong with that?
I've heard rumors. Future Foundation wants to destroy this entire town.
Huh? Of course they don't. Who's spreading a rumor like that?
I don't know.
Conspiracies.
But I know there are plenty of people here who believe it.
Yee. It does seem very interesting.
You should be careful.
Nice. Sounds like a good evening. Okay. Go to save, and then I would like to go upstairs before I talk to the person there. Okay. Do 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 do. Upstairs, upstairs. Was the upstairs over here? Yes. Oh, I can't get up there. Okay, fine. Gosh. I can't get up onto this one, though. Maybe. Nope, there's people there too. They just hadn't loaded in. Okay. So never mind, I can't go upstairs, so I will talk to... I forgot her name here, but... Sibling of...
Yo, Coco and Fufu. Heard you went outside.
Our hippie boy from second game. I am I am playing Dang it, Grandpa. Yes, I am. Thirst for drip woo. Oh? Drip woo. Interesting. Never heard that name. Yo, Coco and Fufu. Heard you went outside.
I figured you would. How should I put it? There's something different about you two compared to these people.
What do you mean?
How can I say it? The air around you, it's different. You two are always facing forward. But in here, the air is getting heavier and heavier. Everyone's stressed.
Oh, for solo leveling. Gotcha. Yeah. For some reason, I thought we were still talking about One Piece, even though you literally were just talking about solo leveling. So, don't mind me being dumb. This is why it's probably like mouthwashing was. I was like starting a brand new game is probably not where my brain is right now.
Stuck in a dark and moldy place like this? How could you not be? Anyway, you went outside. Can you tell me about it?
I see.
Did you get some kind of clue about people with wristbands?
What's going on?
You always say normal this and normal that, but now you're freezing up?
So cruel.
What do you mean? Nothing. I was just saying something normal, to use your favorite word.
Hey!
What's up with you two?
Hey!
What? Do you both have food poisoning or something? Okay, can we just... Alright guys, is it... Okay, I think we're done.
Hey!
Okay. You're not gonna let me do... Okay. Well. Okay. Save again.
It doesn't matter if they're just kids. We have to kill them before they kill us.
But the kids have those Monokumas on their side. We have to do something about them first.
What do you mean by that?
It's like I said. We have to take them out somehow.
I'm at my wit's end here. If I stay underground another minute, I'm gonna lose it.
I'm telling you, without a plan, a fight right now is far too risky.
Haiji, as leader, what do you think?
I have everyone's lives in my hands. There's no way I'd put you all in danger.
I'm excited about meeting her. I've always liked her outfits, so I'm like, oh no. It's gonna be like, I must cosplay her too, I am sure. And just like with Dragon Ball, I'm like, oh, now I'm able to kind of tell a lot of the characters apart. Because like her and Time Skip Robin, I could not tell the difference before watching. It's like they look the same.
I'm completely against a suicide attack, even for those who are prepared to die.
So you want us to just stay here? You're telling us to spend our lives in this shitty place, constantly afraid of those kids?
My principle is to not waste lives. As a leader, I cannot accept a plan that defies that. not telling you to stay here
I would
forever.
have that amount of
Just
confidence
saying now is not the right time.
in my own self.
Does anyone else have any ideas?
Haiji, is it alright if these girls join the conference after you guys take a break? Hello.
You two. Why are you two here? I already told you, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Now. It's not the time to argue. You guys have to get along. Especially at
There's
a
so
time
much
like
cat hair
this.
from Micey rubbing on my keyboard, like stuck to it. I need to get like a mini vacuum to suck it up.
Regardless, this conference is over.
No, not yet. It's not like you considered all the options yet, right? Remember the idea I brought up before? Did you consider that?
I already told you, it's impossible.
I understand how you feel, but
I'll probably try to end the stream in the next 10-15 minutes. Be right at 3 hours. There's stuff I should try to do around the house so I can get myself feeling actually apt to like get other things done.
Hey, what exactly are you guys talking about?
My attention is definitely like all over the place. But I would like to try to stream, get on an hour earlier than I did today if I can help it for Wednesday, because then I'll definitely have to get off before. It'd be better to get off around 5 if we end up doing the tournament in town. Island of Only Women. Oh, nice.
It's about persuading the children. Persuade?
That's your idea? It's obviously a little late for that, don't you think?
But you guys are all humans. You can come to an agreement with words instead of violence.
You really think a group of monsters like those kids can be reasoned with?
I bet they'd kill us the moment we showed up to treat with them.
Plus this group here, there can't be peace with those kids. You know what they've done.
But still, why don't you at least try? It's like Shirakuma said, we're all humans.
Gosh, I thought it was getting kind of warm in here. It's not even that like hot outside, and it's like 76 degrees in here. I really gotta figure out, I'll probably just have to get like a window unit of some sort. AC, because it's not even hot yet. Because my tech was not liking last summer. I like that it's getting warmer again, but dear God, don't love that for my office and streaming.
Did you already forget who we're dealing with? Remember what that PE punk showed us?
Just because they gave birth to us and raised us, they thought they could control us all.
Maybe a Bucks fan? I don't know. It's like once it starts getting so hot, like I feel like I need an actual AC, because it was getting like the higher 80s in here, and like it got to one point in the last summer that like my camera and stuff stopped working from the heat in here. This room is just the furthest from the whole like AC unit, and I think it's just like the other rooms will feel nice and chilled. The AC, and to be fair, the AC is not on yet in the house right now, but even then the sensor is all the way across the house, so it, you know, the AC will be doing good over there, but it won't have really reached over here super well. I have a booster that I got for the vent, but it didn't seem to help enough at the end of the summer, so I'm not sure if it's gonna be good enough. And like, I have a standing fan and stuff, but and I have an overhead fan. And it helps some. And right now, like, since Stitch isn't with us anymore, there's not the threat of her peeing on my computer anymore, so I have been keeping the door open. I was hoping that would help with circulation a little bit to have the door open, but it doesn't seem to be doing so, considering it's the temperature it is in here right now. It's like 76 degrees. Several body types. Nice.
As hero, I hunted them down and let everyone go free.
Those brats don't even care about family. Things like persuasion? It will never work.
That's right. They're not human, they're demons.
And not just that, even if we tried to use family to persuade them, it's not possible. Survivors here don't have any children anyway.
Huh? Wait, you mean everyone here doesn't have any kids? But there's so many adults here.
It's probably not a coincidence. Those kids are focusing on parents first.
What?
Who knows? They have a deep-seated hatred of the ones who raised them. It's messed up. It's impossible to persuade a group like that. I'm completely against the idea.
But if fighting is impossible and persuasion is impossible, what are you going to do?
I don't know.
Didn't I already say it? The best plan is to just wait for a while for a good opportunity.
And exactly how long is this for a while?
I don't know. But now's the time to toughen up and endure it.
You say wait and endure. You're just repeating the fact you're not gonna do anything.
You're an outsider. How could you possibly understand? I am the leader of this resistance. I have to think about the lives of everyone here.
Run away.
What
no,
resistance?
torch. Okay.
A useless leader like you? You're even more of a burden than this chick.
What did you say?
Hey! You too!
You don't think about others and just say whatever you want. You're no different than those kids.
You're the one who's a child. Complaining, not even doing anything.
If you don't like the way I lead, then you can leave. No one is going to stop you.
You don't have to tell me twice. I'm leaving. But I know you're wrong.
Ooh, thanks for resubbing, Billy.
Let's go, Omaru.
You're the one who's wrong, Toko.
Huh? What are you saying?
You don't understand. You don't understand the feelings of the weak at all.
I'm not blaming them for being weak. I'm blaming them for using it as an excuse.
That's exactly my point. The reason they don't do anything is because they can't build confidence. I would know. You're someone strong, with talent, chosen for Hope's Peak Academy and future foundation.
Let's see how they do Frankie. Yeah, that will be interesting. I mean, I'm already very interested to see how they do Jumper for the live action. Burger King? Like a commercial?
You don't know how people like me feel. You don't know what it's like.
I don't understand what it's like to be weak. You think I'm chosen?
It's funny because I had Burger King for lunch.
You must be kidding. What's so great about me, huh? I'm a walking inferiority complex. I don't have confidence. I never have. But what's going to change if I just keep saying that? Using that as an excuse every day? I learned that from the killing. I suffered for it, but I did something about it. So for you to say that I was just chosen, like I had nothing to do with it, I won't allow it.
Please, wait, guys! Oh, fighting is a big no-no.
A big no-no.
Emergency! Monokumas are attacking us!
Cutscene. I'm just happy my rodeo burger still exists. They have taken it away a couple times.
Why are there Monokumas here? How did the children find out about this place?
That's not important right now. Just run!
Maybe we should run too.
Wait!
Pretzel and Cheeto crusts? I didn't know
Please,
that.
protect everyone.
Protect?
Protect
If this keeps up,
and attack.
everyone will be
Protect.
killed.
Attack.
If you can at least buy us some time, I beg you, please. We need you.
Now's not the time to argue. If we don't fight, our lives are in danger too.
Fine. Please save everyone.
Oh gosh, okay.
Everyone's going to be killed.
How did the Monokumas get here? Now's not the time to worry about that.
No! Please stop!
Stop! I don't want to die!
Where?
Forgive me! I'll do anything!
Oh yeah, like I don't remember what the button to do what's her face is.
Are they?
Oh god. Okay, what is the button? What is the button to do? Fuck. I don't remember what the button to change over is. Rip. And it's frozen. Oh, not frozen. Okay.
Run!
Don't remember how to change.
Please save everyone. Everyone's going to be killed.
How did the Monokumas get here?
Okay.
Now's not the time to worry about that.
I don't remember. Oh, hi. Oh my god. Okay. Hello. Which I guess I did save right before all that, so I guess I could just come back Wednesday and try to do this fight. Yeah, he likes to have his head pet, like, aggressive. Like, I don't remember how to change, because it'd be very easy if I had, if I can use Toga. Or Genocide Jack, rather. Here, the floofers. Yeah, oh buddy. Oh, he's my boy. Sweet floof. Where's sweet floofer? But yeah, I'll just have to do some of that talking again, but that's okay. Otherwise, and I could just fly through it since we already heard it. Sir. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. Hello, Michelle. Poor guy's got so much dandruff, so much dry fur. Or dry, not fur. Dry skin. Yeah. I hope some of you guys can hear some of his purrs there rubbing on the mic. His purrs are very, like, quiet. And Danganronpaz? Oh, man. I really liked Chiaki in 2. It's like I can feel his purrs. I can't really hear them in my headset with my headset on. But I can feel that he's doing them. But they're not very loud. They're not like micey's. What? Your fur is just super attached to me right now. Ugh. Yeah, he's such a sneezy boy. Oh, I love Toko. She's very much a weirdo. I love her. There's so many good characters in the series. Oh my god, okay. Dude. Ugh, so much fur sticking to me. Bless you, sir. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. If you're gonna be here, I'm gonna get the eye booger. Oh my gosh, look at Micey's foot. Oh, she put it back. Okay. Yeah? Am I annoying you? What you doing? What? Can you not lean on my keyboard? You're gonna end the stream just on accident. Stinky. Oh. Thank you, Dark. Yeah, I haven't watched the anime though. Like, I can watch the first one at least now. I've played 1 and 2. Then I'm playing this before I play 3. What are you doing, buddy? What are you trying to do, buddy? Come here, buddy. Why do you have a sprinkle in your fur? Did you eat a cookie? Yes. Definitely on my list of ones to watch. Just the fun of like trying to make sure I actually get through my list. Hey, buddy. Yep. He did, clearly, off the sea. Thank you for that. Crossing your little peeps. So proper, sir. So proper. First Danganronpa anime is just Danganronpa. Oh, cool. So yeah, like, I can watch that now and not be, like, surprised. Hi! My boy. Can I help you, sir? Yeah. What? Why are you just staring, huh? Why are you just staring at me? What are we staring about? Huh? Yeah. What? Yeah? You're so... You've blown snot all over your floof. Gross. He's always got the big sneezes. Yeah, I think he's allergic to a lot of the plants outside. Yeah, I do need to get off. He's just distracting me. He's being too cute. Yeah. Stinky. Got stinky breath. Stinky breath. Yeah. I think it's about checkup time. Get you into the vet just to check how your mouth healed hopefully completely. But you still got stinky breath. I don't remember. Okay. Go ahead and yep, it's fine. We saved right before we entered the cutscene, so we'll just have some talking to skip through real quick. Okay, buddy. Okay. You ready for me to get off so I can give all my attention, or so you think, to the floof? That litter stuck in your floof. Ew. Why are you kicking me? You don't want me touching the belly? You don't want me touching the belly? Getting your knots out of your belly? Micey, you want to say goodbye to everyone? Micey! Yeah? Is that Mama Micey? Big yawn. Hi, Mikey. I love her. You should tell everyone goodbye. Yes. Micey. You talk all day to me. You should talk to everyone else. And you got so much floof on my top. Thank you for that. Good morning. Want to say goodbye? Want to tell everyone goodbye? Huh? Come on, Micey. Micey. Oh, my Micey. Oh, my Micey. Want to tell everyone? She told me all day. They're not gonna like this summer unless the bird flu calms down a little bit. They're not gonna really be allowed outside as much as they were last year. She yells at the door every time I get near it. Hi, Micey. Hi, Stinky. Girl? Oh yeah, there's a cookie down here. It looks like he licked off the sprinkles. Gross. He licked the sprinkles. That's why your floof had sprinkles in it. Micey, wanna say goodbye? Oh, me Micey. Huh, baby girl? Yeah? Me Micey. Hi, Micey. Okay. bye to them, and then we go. Then we go for tonight, okay? Okay? Come on.
Me Marcy. Me Marcy. Meow. Marcy.
I do have some treats. Here. Ooh, school giving you treats. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh, yes. Oh yeah, you guys know. You know, don't you? Stinky that there's freaking chicken liver is so stinky. The flew for a while. Okay. Aye, let's no fight. Oh my god. Oh, another one? Okay. Oh, fuck. Lick, right there. I got it on the microphone. Just get a type of ASMR there. I dropped it literally right on the microphone. Ow, claws, sir. Claws. Get the claws out. Being so well behaved, Miss Micey. Claws. Guess we'll do one more licky treat. Say thank you, Squall. Thank you, Squall. Trix, you still got it on your nose. You still got it on your snoot. Clean your snoot. Okay. One more. See, this one's from Billy. Ooh. This one's from Billy. Oh. Hello. Finnegan. Okay, claws. Ah! Can you guys stop standing on the mounts? Ah! Honestly, surprised there's not other cats in here. Yeah, I hope you guys are licking all the licky sounds in your ear holes. Oh my god. Claws. They are painful, sir. No. No claws. Ah! You still got it all over your snoot, buddy. Micey's being very well behaved compared to you boys. She's being behaved and you boys are not. Because they want to eat it. Ow. Stop that. Micey's behaving. She's behaving. The boys have been bullying her the past few days really badly. Which I think is leading to her over-grooming her little butt cheeks. Because you make her nervous. Don't it, girl? You guys smell like fish now. You smell like fish. Like fishy fish. Okay, that's it, boys. Finn, obviously you got a little bit of cookie somehow. So I think you're fine. It would be great if they could do it non-violently, and now I got little scratches everywhere. Say thank you, Billy. That's it, guys. Oh, sneezy. And in the trash. Okay, all done. All done, Kit Kats. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, you still got it on your snout, dude. Yeah, please clean it. You're so close, but you haven't gotten it off your snoot yet. Yeah? guys seem very satisfied. Yeah? Are you all satisfied? Oh. Thanks for the follow, Limp. Okay, me and my C. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. You guys good now? Micey. Yeah. Hey, I think they definitely think it's been fun, huh? Yeah, it's been a minute since you guys have been treated on here, huh? Yeah. Hey, Trix. Yeah, you cleaned your face off. Yee. Yes. He's like, there's more, right? Little dudes. Oh, thank you. You have the sweetest little tongue. Trix. Yeah, I don't know if I can't remember if I told you guys. Mona got himself in a fight with a neighborhood cat. He somehow snuck out of the catio, found an orange cat, and fought him and got his ear chomped a hole straight through it. It's been healing okay, but he had me, I was very upset at him. Now he's got battle damage. Yeah, when he got back in, he seems to be fine. He just seems like he's like, I'm more of a man now that I went and got some battle damage on my ear. Yeah, right when I was like, don't you do it, him and the orange cat were like squaring up in our driveway, and right when I said, don't you do it, Mona, he jumped the other cat and they were tussling. And yeah, I could see straight through the new piercing in his ear. He's very proud of himself. He protected his home, I guess. He's very manly. But he still likes to be called BB. He gets very happy when we call him BB. Hey, Trix. He's a bit of a contradiction. Hey, little dude. But yeah. He thinks he's tough stuff. And I think he thinks he could, like, make it out as a street cat, but I don't actually think so. But he thinks he's some big old tough boy. Little dude. I think I got cat hair in my eye. But okay, for reals now. We've been like 30 minutes over my intended end time, but the cats were being too adorable. I had to. But yeah. I think I should go ahead and actually end it. It's all dark outside now. Alright. Hopefully see you guys. You guys are fine. It's more of like, this is how my mind is right now. Very easily distracted. And the cats are very distracting. And I don't mean, I don't hate being distracted by cats and sweet things and not the world. So, you know, not a bad thing to be distracted by. Oh, you gonna show off your nub? Show in your nub. Look at that nub. Okay. Woo. So yeah, not mad, but I'd like to get off and try to get something done around the house if I can. So I feel better about that, but we'll see. Woo, alright. Sounds good. Ugh. Now my hand's itchy where Finn kept grabbing my hands. Alright. See you guys. Hopefully I'll be on Wednesday. I'm hoping I get up and moving early enough. Earlier than today and have my deck built so I can enjoy some more maybe Danganronpaz and then go play cards against people. Alright. Good night, everybody.